So I got a question about a dietary supplement called It Works Slimming Gummies. I'm familiar with the It Works company. I've reviewed several of their products over the years, but I didn't know they had weight loss gummies. So in this video, let's take a look at those slimming gummies. Here's the supplement facts label for It Works Slimming Gummies. So for the most part, it would appear that the slimming gummies have two key ingredients, those being apple cider vinegar and a blood orange extract called Morosil. However, also notice that two of the gummies also provides 3 grams, 3,000 milligrams of fiber as well. The fiber in the It Works Slimming Gummies appears to come from a combination of 3 ingredients, those being Fructooligosaccharides, Inulin, and Pectin. Fructooligosaccharides are found in a variety of foods, ranging from onions and garlic to bananas, and they have an equally wide range of health effects, again, ranging from how often you go to the bathroom to even reducing cholesterol levels, and they also appear to have some anti-cancer effects as well. Now, as for inulin, in one clinical investigation, people taking 10 grams of inulin for 2 months lost about 6 pounds. And that's nice, but I will point out that the dosage used in this clinical trial, 10 grams, is actually more than what you find in 2 It Works Slimming Gummies. Now, moving on to pectin. Pectin is a fiber that's found in a whole bunch of different fruits and vegetables. When researchers mixed 5 grams of pectin fiber in orange juice, it was shown to curb appetite in people, and the effect also appeared to last for at least 4 hours afterward as well. Now, curbing appetite is nice, but what about weight loss? And unfortunately, I can't find any human clinical trials showing that pectin fiber helps people lose weight. So let's leave the fiber alone for now, and let's move on to the other 2 ingredients, apple cider vinegar and the blood orange extract called Morosil. So if we begin, again, looking at the supplement facts labels for the It Works Slimming Gummies, we find that 2 of the gummies is providing 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar and 200 milligrams of this Morosil blood orange fruit extract. So what's some of the research out there on these ingredients? Well, in this 3-month-long investigation, people consumed a beverage containing different amounts of vinegar or placebo. 3 months later, it was revealed that those individuals who consumed the vinegar had lost more body weight, and that was an amount that ranged from between 2.5 to 4 pounds. There are other investigations as well, which I covered in detail in my other review of apple cider vinegar and weight loss, which I'll link to below. But I also want to call your attention to this review, which included 13 previous vinegar weight loss studies, where the researchers concluded that the quality of many of the studies was rather poor, and that we really don't know yet how well or even if apple cider vinegar helps people lose weight. Moving on to blood oranges. Moro oranges, which carry a deeper red color, actually have some of the highest levels of antioxidants that are known in all of the orange species out there. Morosil is a trademark name for an extract of blood oranges, which apparently grows mostly in Italy, in specifically a protected area from what I've read. In this investigation, which you're looking at right here, 30 normal weight and overweight people were given 400 milligrams of Morosil or placebo each day for 3 months. I will point out that 400 milligrams is twice the dosage that's found in 2 of the It Works Slimming Gummies. So from the results of this investigation, we see that the people taking the Morosil extract lost about 6.6 pounds, roughly 3 kilograms. Their body mass index decreased a wee bit as well, and their waist circumference was reduced by almost 3 inches, roughly 7 centimeters. And also, in addition to that, their hip circumference declined as well by roughly 2 inches or 6 centimeters. So if we just look at the weight loss, it would appear that the Morosil red-orange extract helped people lose about 2 pounds extra per month compared to those people who did not use the blood orange extract supplement. Now, while this investigation does appear to be well done, some potential issues that I noticed included who supplied the Morosil supplement and what was the placebo used. That's important always to know. And I also did not see a conflict of interest statement listed either in this investigation. So that's it for this study. However, we're not done yet because we have another clinical trial to look at right now. That brings us to this study, which I feel is a better investigation, the effectiveness of Moro blood orange standardized extract on weight loss in overweight but otherwise healthy men and women. So this is a double-blind, placebo-controlled investigation. It's the best kind of study you can do. This is a 6-month-long investigation where 45 people are getting the blood orange extract and 53 people are taking a placebo. It is also important to note that the people in both groups counted their calories and they exercised as well, walking 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week for the duration of the study. So far, so good. If we look at the weight loss, they are telling us that both the individuals who received the Morosil blood orange extract and the placebo group, both of them lost weight. However, those taking the blood orange extract supplement lost even more weight, which amounted to roughly a drop of about 4.2% of their body weight overall. Let's look at the numbers. So this table definitely has an awful lot going on, but if we cut to the chase, here are the approximate amounts lost by those who took the blood orange extract for 6 months. From this table, it looks like the Morosil blood orange extract supplement helped people lose about 8 pounds over the course of 6 months. And drilling down a little further, it also appears that that was about 4.5 pounds of fat mass and abdominal fat mass, 3.7 pounds of subcutaneous fat, and roughly 3 ounces of visceral fat. So far, these are the only 2 studies I was able to find on the Morosil blood orange extract. I'm sure eventually more studies will come out, and when they do, I'll do future videos on them. Now, switching gears, if we go to the It Works Global website, we see before and after pictures of one person who used a supplement and another supplement for 1 month. Although the way it's presented, it's a bit confusing to me because on the left it says she used the It Works Slimming Gummies and another It Works supplement called Skinny Brew, and on the right the order is reversed somewhat. Skinny Cold Brew is then listed first, and then the Slimming Gummies are listed. So maybe she swapped out the Skinny Brew for Skinny Cold Brew. It's hard to tell from just looking at this picture. Either way, I will point out there are no before and after pictures of people only taking the It Works Slimming Gummies. And I will also point out that in the 2 clinical trials just presented, nobody was taking It Works Skinny Brew. Rather, they were only taking the Morosil blood orange extract. I'm not aware of any clinical studies that It Works Skinny Brew enhances the effects of the It Works Slimming Gummies, but I'll let you decide what you think is best in this instance. In addition to that, we're also told that this woman is an It Works ambassador, which some may say might skew the results because she works for the company, but again, I'll leave that for you to decide. Moving on to the Better Business Bureau, where they give the It Works Global Company a C+ rating when their website was last checked. But on the plus side, the company's been around for over 20 years. So that's really good from a longevity standpoint. That said, the Better Business Bureau also mentions that they have a pattern of complaints about the company, but I'm not going to go into them because it's actually quite long and I'm not sure how relevant it is anymore, but you can check it out for yourself on the Better Business Bureau website if you choose. So on the It Works Global website, they do have a frequently asked questions section, but one question that I thought I would draw your attention to is this one, where they say that you should take 2 gummies a day, but for maximum clinically studied results, to take 4 gummies each day. My hunch is that the maximum results are referring to Morosil, the blood orange extract ingredient. 2 of the It Works Slimming Gummies only have 200 milligrams of the blood orange extract, which to my knowledge has not been tested in human clinical trials to see if the 200 milligram dose actually does anything. The research used 400 milligrams. So to get 400 milligrams, you'd have to take 4 of the It Works Slimming Gummies each day, and that's fine if you choose to do that. Just keep in mind that if you do take 4 gummies per day, each bottle will not last you as long and it'll cost you more money in the long run. So if you want to get a refund on It Works Slimming Gummies or any other things they sell, there are some things that I think you need to be aware of. And for a full list of their policies, I will refer you to their actual policy page. But one thing to keep in your mind, and this is annotated on the very first thing they say, is that the company It Works does not offer money-back guarantees. In other words, if it doesn't work for you, you cannot get your money back. However, as stated in point number 4, you can get a refund if you return the supplements within 30 days of the original shipping date. In other words, when the supplements were shipped to you, not when it actually arrives at your home. Those items you are returning must be in brand new condition and unopened. In other words, you can't try It Works Slimming Gummies, etc. for a week or two and then decide to send it back to try to get a refund. That won't work. They got to be brand new and they got to be unopened. Also, as is pointed out in point number 11 on their policies page, if you do decide to make a return and you had also been signed up for auto shipments, returning something does not automatically cancel auto shipments. To cancel those auto shipments, you got to reach out directly to the company themselves. So what do I think about It Works Slimming Gummies? So there is research on the key ingredients in It Works Slimming Gummies, although I will point out that It Works Gummies themselves have not been clinically tested in a laboratory in humans to see if they actually help people lose weight. Keep in mind, if you take 2 of the Slimming Gummies per day, you're only getting 200 milligrams of the red-orange Morosil extract, and that is less than what has been tested in clinical research. So it's hard to say without clinical trials whether It Works Slimming Gummies really works or not. So best advice is leave a comment below and let me know what happened, and let's move the needle forward and help other people. So hope this quick video helped you better understand It Works Slimming Gummies, and until next time, take care out there.